bitch, and let me see what you got. Just shake that ass, bitch, and let me see what you got. Just shake that ass, bitch, and let me see what you got. Just shake that ass, bitch, and let me see what you got. Just shake that ass, bitch, and let me see what you got. Go ahead.
What up, dog, ho? I wanna see your ass on the dance floor. Ain't no time to be faking trick. On the for real, I wanna see that ass, bitch. Drop it down a little low like that. Head in the front with the splack pack. Palm Beach County style from the bottom. Shake that ass and do some, ho. Splack pack in the house, stop front, yo. G-string from the back. Just shake that ass with a splash
Shake
pack.
that ass, bitch, and let me see what you got. Just shake that ass, bitch, and let me see what you got. Just shake that ass, bitch, and let me see what you got. Just shake that ass, bitch, and let me see what you got. No money. Come here, girl, step to the front. Now make that asshole jump. Kid Money like to get bucked. So come here, girl, cause you're about to get fucked. Like pack, be rocking it. All the hoes just jocking it. Kid Money be rocking it. For real though, so let's go. Yo, I wanna see you sweat trap. So get in my face and make that ass clap. G-string from the back. Just shake that ass for the splash. Shake that ass, bitch, and let me see what you got. Just shake that ass, bitch, and let me see what you got. Just shake that ass, bitch, and let me see what you got. Just shake that ass, bitch, and let me see what you got. Just shake that ass, and let me see what you got. Hey baby, drop that thing down. All the hoes be shaking it. All the hoes just shaking it. All the hoes be shaking it. All the hoes just shaking it. Scrub the grind. Scrub the grind. Scrub the grind. Scrub the grind.
So now you know what time it is. I knew you was with it one time from Magic City. They in the house. Splack Pack came to turn it out. This one's for the booty shakers. I wanna see it all, no fakers. Kid Money's on the beach freak. So open up and let me take a peek. Bend on over, not touch your toe. Grab the pole, let me see that foot toe. Yeah, like that. Just shake that ass with a splash.
Shake that ass, bitch, and let me see what you got. Just shake that ass, bitch, and let me see what you got. Just shake that ass, bitch, and let me see what you got. Just shake that ass, bitch, and let me see what you got. I kinda like what I see, but you gotta shake for this money. One time for my dogs in the pack, my niggas from the bottom down with the flag. So drop it down if you're with it. Don't stop, just get it. Let's pump it back up. Shake them titties, now make that pussy jump. Now bend your ass on over. Spray the water, let a nigga get on ya. I'm coming straight up the back. Kid Money down with the sag. Bitch, and let me see what you got. Just shake that ass, bitch, and let me see what you got. Just shake that ass, bitch, and let me see what you got. Just shake that ass, bitch, and let me see what you got. One time, let's back in the motherfucking house. Yeah.
Drop it down a little low like that. Drop it down a little low like that.
Ah, shit.
Drop it down a
Oh,
little low like that.
shit, honey. Oh, shit. Yes, honey. Yes. Listen here. They wasn't ready for me last night over at the Intels. Child, if they had me over there in that competition, I would have came through and I would have did all that hard work only for me to get gypped out of my position. Okay? Only for me to get gypped out of my position because, child, Queen 88 won, and I already knew that she was going to win, honey. I got the receipts, honey. I've got the receipts. No shade, I got the receipts, honey. And see, this is the thing. You know, I like to have fun, and that's why I said I will not be participating in any of the challenges or the competitions or the contests because they are all rigged. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to be a part of any competition, it's going to be one that I put together. And it's going to be fair. And I've got to teach these people and show these people how to be fair. It's not about you trying to get something on the back end. If you're not able to do it, just don't do it. You know, I want to, when I'm giving back, I want to be able to give back and say, you know what? I gave, I given my hard-earned money my time, my effort, and so I was able to bless somebody to where they could feel good or their circumstance could have changed, right? And it's all about doing things, for a cause, but some people do it, they do it for an applause. And that's just real. Some people, shout out to Molly for coming over and being a member. If y'all know Queen 88 channel, y'all make sure y'all tag her in here because I don't feel like she should have won. To be honest, I don't feel like she should have won. Molly and everybody that had sent cash outs, um, everybody that sent cash outs on her last broadcast, let me thank you right quick because it was not forgotten. Let's go. Thank you all so much for supporting Queen Tulsa, the show, whether it's a like, a share, a subscribe, a Cash App, a PayPal, or a Zelle. Thank you for coming by and watching the show. And this is your commercial for being acknowledged for just being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Without you, who would be watching? Thank you for tuning in. Yes. Okay. So yes, everybody that supported us and helped us out on the last broadcast, I wasn't able to shout you out. Resto was on there. He had given us an interview, and I want you guys to pay attention. And because Brianna and I are going to be able to interview Resto. Yeah, we're going to be able to interview Resto, and I think that it's going to be very fun. I think that we're going to ask the questions that you guys been wanting to know, and I believe that this is the perfect time and opportunity to do so. Honey, this salmon is amazing. That salmon is amazing, honey. Yeah. What season did you use on?
I use brown sugar and this sriracha.
Mm. Yeah, it was right on time. Love you. All right, I'm out on the porch. I don't feel like Queen 88 deserved that winning spot. I feel like it was rigged, and I want to know: did she send Pizarro any change? Because Uppity was saying that it was $420. She was saying that it was $420, right? She said that it was $420, honey. She said it was $420, and Pizarro said that it was $350. She said that it was $350. So now there's a discrepancy about who's getting paid this and who's getting paid that. And I don't know if y'all was there, but I don't know if it was Uppity or not. Hey, Queen Diva, how are you doing, beautiful? I don't know if y'all were there, but I don't know if it was a troll page or not, but it said Uppity said she didn't want the money or whatever the case may be. So Uppity had came up on the panel, and they had Pizarro end up sharing the money. So let's go ahead and get into these. Let's go ahead and get into the receipts. Let's go ahead and get into the receipts, child. Let me go ahead and pull these receipts up right quick. Yeah, and y'all know I got them on standby. Just like that. Yes, honey, just like that. Okay, hold on. Let me go ahead and pull this up. Okay, I want y'all to get up into this. Okay. So who was that? That was Shish Trish. So let me go ahead and get up on Shish Trish. Shish Trish, you look the damn hot mess. Oh, how do I get up out of that? Oh, okay. How do I? Okay, how do I get? Okay. Oh, oh, y'all, I don't know what the hell I just did. Okay, hold on. Okay. Why is it zoomed in like this? Okay. So Shish Trish, girl, you came on there and shut up. Oh shit. Y'all hold on. Shish Trish, you had come on there and shout out to you. I don't know what's going on with my laptop, y'all, but y'all just give me one moment. Give me one moment. But Shish Trish ended up coming up on there, right? And honey, she had on this cape, and I was prepared for um the Superwoman by Karen White. So I was thinking that she was about to do I'm not gonna be your superwoman, or I'm not your superwoman, however the song go. You know, and I thought that that was gonna be cool, and I thought she was gonna do like a little sexy, sultry dance, right? I did. I thought that she was gonna do a nice, sultry dance, and that it would be tasteful. But child, she got on there and she got to moving her tongue around. And I'm just like, no, ma'am. I'm just like, no, ma'am. Child, she was doing a lot. Okay, so here, let me see. Oh, okay, this is as close as I can get. But I want to be able to show y'all what she did. Here, let me show you. Okay, so this is Shish Trish. So she had come on there, got her tongue all stuck out. I don't know if y'all can see. Use a different selection. Okay, is that better? I was trying to like zoom in, but I want to read some of these comments. It says, if she forfeited, she doesn't place. So I don't know who forfeited. Fax Hudson, Uppity, Roe, Trish. So someone says Uppity should have won first place, second place should have been Roe, and third place should have been Trish. I say great lineup because this is the sector, right? And from what I've known, the sector sticks with each other, right? You don't let people from other sectors come in and bogart and win your challenges, right? That's what you don't do. That's what I was told, or that's was what I was informed of. So I do feel good about. I don't feel like it was a big deal, but yeah, Uppity as first place, Roe as second, and Trish as third. And even I would have even put Trish in between first and second, to be honest. I would have put her up there because she put effort in. She had come on camera, you know, she was very transparent, and even Roe, him, he had on his gear, doing his thing, looking good. Someone says, oh, Queen Pisces says, that shit took me out. Someone says, Sims, I have my libations. LOL. Talent was in the building. He says, they doing uppity super dirty. And then Shalonda has those faces. Rasta Baby says, 88 uppity James. Okay, so Rasta Baby was saying up 88. He was saying uppity up 88 should have been first. Uppity should have been second, and James should have been third. That's what he was saying. So people have had their lineup. Someone says, don't it says Jiffy Big Knee says, don't judge if you scary. Pandora Child says 88 first, Trish second, Roll third. And I feel like Trish should have been the top three. I feel like Trish should have been in the top three. If any of y'all agree, let me know in the chat. Let me know. And welcome to each and every one of you that are coming in. I'm about to pull up these other receipts. So give me 1 second. I have another receipt that I need to pull up. So that was just Trish. And so now our second one is going to be James. Okay. Now let's see if we can zoom in on this. Okay, so we'll just have to watch it from here. So let's get into it. So now we have James up on the panel. Now we have James up on the panel. Hey, the Joy Queen, how are you doing? The Joy Queen says, I disagree because she had to restart too many times. Okay, so listen here. Um, let me know, like if I'm missing something in the story, let me know. Y'all help me out on this, okay? Now, who had to restart too many times? Shout out to this heat, this heat. This heat, I was worried about you. I hadn't seen you around in a while. And hopefully you stick around because I'm going to drop the link for you all to come up and sound off about the challenge, the dance contest. This heat says, "Hey Tosa, do you know the name of the live we did on your channel?" Oh my goodness, no. The Joy Queen says, "Hey Tosa, hey." Trishy Poo. Yeah, I feel like Trish should have been. Oh, you said, oh, so Trish had to start over too many times. Okay, but listen here. I didn't really count that towards Trish. And you want to know why? Because they should have had a DJ. If people were going to be coming up doing a challenge, my thing is type your song in the back because I want you to be focused on your dance, and you should just you got your outfits together. I don't want you over here trying to put together your music, your music, your routine, trying to remember this, trying to remember that. So I think that we could kind of disagree there when it comes to the organization. I would just kind of blame that on an organization and not on her performance. Because Shish Trish, when I say she did come live, honey, mother was over there. She bent down low. She was scrubbing the ground, honey. She did the Watusi. She did the washing machine, honey. And honey, she did the worm. And she was sore, and so she needed to get her some Epsom salt. And hopefully, she got her bath and she feeling good today. Okay, because I ain't seeing church this morning. Okay, let's get into it. You said Trishy, the Joy Queen said Trishy was still very good. Yes, she was. The Joy Queen says yes, Toast. So normally somebody else would DJ, but because they threw it together at the last minute, she told the contestants they had to bring their own music. But see, this is my thing, bringing your own music. Now the audience is like, okay, you got some conflict because now the audience don't have, they can't hear the music. The volume's too low. It's going in and out. You know what I'm saying? And I think that she has stepped up and had started playing the music at one point in time. I'm not really sure. I didn't stick around that long. I was kind of like in and out. I was doing other things. Hey, Honest Ro. Hey, Tosa Boo. I'm definitely for Trish's performance. Uppity did her thing. Yeah, I'm not saying that Uppity didn't do her thing. I'm saying that Uppity, you, and Trish should have been in the top 3. That's what I'm saying. Because I didn't agree with 88. Her performance was lazy. It was slouchy. It looked like she was falling all over the place. She was doing too much. It wasn't given, yes, the worm. Honey, Trish gave you everything, honey. She took it back old school, gave you new school, honey. She did a little voguing up in there. Honest Rose, she's been watching your videos. Okay, get into it. She did the old school Vogue. Hello, how you doing? All right, so let me read these comments. So from what the comments were saying, now this is James up here performing, child. Now James, baby, you could have sat this one out, sweetheart. I would have preferred that you had set this one out when you had come to that damn Christmas challenge looking like a dope fiend that went around the neighborhood and took everybody pipe and decided to glue it to your shirt, honey. Oh no, ma'am. No, James, leave them alone. Just leave them alone. Just stay out of the contest. Let's leave them alone and get them people back their pipe. Okay. We're gonna get up into this. All right. So the Joy Queen as she's in this broadcast as we're in right now, the Joy Queen was in the broadcast of that night. And these are the Joy Queen. Is that you? Same profile. Is that Angelica? Is that Susie from the little Rugrats? The profiles are matching up. So you were here in this live and you are here presently in this live. at the Queen Tulsa show. You said Sourpuss Wars. And were you saying it were you saying it about Marva? Would you saying it about Trace Your Line? We need to know, honey. Then the Pisces 88 says 88, 88, 88. So she's saying 88 should have got all the money. Forget the beef sector in the contestants that had come and brought their hard own talent and time and patience to be over here to support this. Okay. So let's get into this. Who else has something to say? Thickness says entails, I'm disappointed. Pot at 350. Really entails? Let's get into that because Uppity was saying that the pot was at 420. Uppity said that the pot was at 420. And whatever Ness had played, we were over at Ness's channel. So on this broadcast, it's the one that she's doing like right now. She's still live. She played this little clip and Uppity had come up and was like, yada yada yada. It was supposed to be 420 or whatever the case may have been. And so I'm just like, okay, whatever. Okay, now let's get up into these comments. What are they saying? Jiffy Big Knee says she did her dances. Why she need to wait? She probably hungry. Cat with the chats says Uppity and were shafted. They can't dance, but they supported when no one else would. And see, that's what I'm talking about. That right there, Cat with the chats, that's what I was talking about. That's why I said Ro, Uppity, and Trish should have been top 3. And for that reason alone, Uppity and Ro, because their dedication, and they were on the live and they were supposed to be doing the dance together. And I was excited to see it. I was, I don't know. It's like the false hope and all that mess. Let's get into it. Child, she must be high. This lady is sitting out the window of this truck and she just getting that breeze. Anywho, let's go. If she forfeited, she doesn't place. Now, who was supposed to be forfeiting? Okay, this is Facts Husson. Okay, so that clears up that. So y'all help me out when I'm reading these. Y'all let me know who they're talking about, okay? All right, let me bring up my other receipt. All right, my other receipt. So that's the third one, my third receipt. We're on receipt number 3. All right, now we got Ro. We got Ro up in the building, honey. He had his hair tie on, honey. He was doing a situation, honey. He was definitely doing a situation. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3. It's this one. Okay, I need to push this up. Okay, so Ro was up there looking like a surprise crackhead. Ro looked like he had just took a hit, honey, and he was up there turning a date at the hotel. It don't even look like he's in the room. It looked like he's actually at a hotel in the hallway. Uh-huh. It looked like Ro is up there trying to get him some hallway action. Yes. It looks like Ro had just left the gym and they had got caught at the gym. So Ro was like, you know what? We can go. We can go to this hotel. Oh boy, thinking that, okay, this dude, really doing this thing. He even got a hotel room. No. Ro took that man in the hallway and tried to bust his ass cheeks open. Mm-hmm. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Allegedly. Let's see. Okay, you said uppity. Joey Queen says uppity. That's what you were talking about when you were up in there. Okay. So to clear it up, she wasn't talking about James. She was talking about uppity. Honest Rose says, I'm glad you got pieces of the live, hun. A lot of people want to see the live. Okay. No, you over there. Chat. My sourpuss comment was towards uppity. Well, okay, I got you. I got you. Yeah, we clarified that. Now let's get up into these other comments. What was the other people saying? So Crack Smoke says, no, Soulful Sound says, wow. Crack Smoke says, this was a good one. Queen Pisces says, oh, 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 oh. Nina says pure utter wanting to avoid backlash. BS. Ali in Wonderland says if Uppity was here, I actually would have voted for her. I respect that effort. The Joy Queen says Sour War was. The Queen Pisces 88. Okay, so that's where that comes in. So my messages are a little all over the place, but y'all are getting the so the walrus comment was to Uppity, not to James Treasurer. Okay. Let's see. Let me put my banner up and go ahead and continue on with this. Now, yes, meet at the hotel. Yes, I knew you was meeting at the I knew you was at that hotel chat. I know a hotel when I see one, honey. Okay, as much as they try to bring up my hotel clips around here and clock that. All right, so now let's get to the warrants that the Joy Queen was referring to. She said that Uppity was a walrus. So here's Uppity, and she's like back there doing like the old school dances. Um, let's see. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. Okay, y'all see her. All right, so in this particular comment section, Pandora Childs is laughing at Hutchinson J. Maya Esco says, dropping tears on their phone screen. Hudson J says, y'all really think the walrus was coming back after seeing Queen 88? Laughing emojis. Bad MF Weave Eva says, OMG Ali. Meow Meow says, 88 Trish and Mother. 88 Trish and Mother. So forget the people that were here when Pizarro didn't have nobody to support a challenge. So you just go ahead and eliminate them. You know, just don't even give them credit, right? I feel like the people that were here that showed up and that was, gave their word and was here when nobody was, because Uppity was banking on her and Ro taking the money and splitting the money. If nobody else was gonna come and join in, right? And I feel like that was a fair deal, right? If y'all were gonna come and entertain, why not? Crackstone said that was a good one. Okay, so these are like out of order. Okay. So give me one moment. Let me go ahead and bring up my other because the people want to know. The people want to know what was going on around there. What was going on around there in the chat. Okay. So now it's time to crack the code with the real receipts. The back chat. Oh, yes. The back chat. The conversations back chat. Oh, here, let me see. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the back chat. So all in Wonderland at 9:23 p.m. Okay, this was in the back chat. And we're going to, let me go ahead and zoom this up a little bit. Uh-huh. All right, so I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me see. Hold on, let me take this back a little bit. Okay, so it says we can go with Ro. We can go with Ro, I suppose, since he was on time. Now, I want y'all to take into consideration. Ali in Wonderland says we can go with Ro, I suppose, since he was on time. Hypnotic Touch says Ro. Brian says, I think Trish danced better than Ro. So here you go, having not only the audience, but then you have a judge rooting for Trish. Right? Right. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. So now we have Ali says, okay. Right? Ali says, okay. Then the Miss O says, this is her. She put in her bid. Queen 88, uppity, and row. So it's supposed to be queen 88, uppity, and row, right? Now, why would the Miss O want Queen 88 as the top performer when she gave a lazy performance? Like she slouched all over the ground and but it was maybe TMO saw it, maybe I don't know, maybe TMO was turned on in her panties. Okay. Um that's the same one. Okay, so now after the Miss O announces Queen, Uppity, and Row, I say, let me announce it. I had come up. I said, well, let me announce the winners. So Ali says, type it to me in the back chat, the amount. So D Miss O. Oh no, Pizarro says, type it to me in the back chat, the amount. So that was Pizarro. She was like, okay, type it to me. Tell me so I can get the challenge and the money right. How much we giving away? So she wanted to know how much are we giving away so I don't screw around and mess up the pot. Okay. So the Miss O says $200 for first, $200 for first place, $100 for second place, and $50 for the third place. So for each and every one of y'all, I want to know how much money y'all got. So Pizarro says, got it. So Pizarro says, back chat. Uh, then Ali says, Uppity said, keep it, Pizarro. Okay. So let's get into the next one. So at the end of the day, okay. So at the end of the day, there was money on the table. Pizarro, for some reason, didn't, she didn't mind giving away the money. She just needed to know how much money it was that she needed to give away. And people were saying that, she didn't I feel like from my standpoint that she didn't support Roll or Uppity in the way that she should have. I don't feel like she yes. Yes, let me go ahead and drop the link in case anybody wants to come up. I have to give my commentary. I gave you guys 33 minutes of commentary, and that was before dropping the link. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all want to come up and sound off, if I got something wrong, if y'all want to correct something, I know I saw this heat up in here. I see the Joy Queen up in here. We got Honest Row up in here. Who else we got up in here? Yeah, we got more people up in here. Please come up and sound off. Yes. Hey, under new management, how are you doing? Good to see you. I'm so glad that you were able to attend and you were able to visit with us. Yes, you have. Yes. Are you enjoying the And see, this is what you call content when you're not sitting over here playing people's content, doing this and doing that. You know what I'm saying? It's like really giving it content. So my thing is under new management. Hey, under new management, boo. Rose says, doing good. Y'all hit the link. Come on up. Hit the link. I need somebody to hit this panel. Get on up here. Let's have a discussion. Let's have a discussion, people. I think that we need to have a discussion. Let's have a chat about it. Come on, support me. And then you know what? Shout out to Resto. He had come by and supported the channel earlier. And shout out to everyone that had come by and supported the channel. But Lemon, he for some reason has not been on here doing it, you know. You know. All right. So let's go ahead and All right, while we wait for somebody to come up, we're going to have a quick intermission. Listen here, this is definitely a throwback. This is from my time, this is from my era. So, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the girl from back in the day. Let's go.
Let me see you make that pussy fall. Good Lord, make it shake like a salt shaker. Too hard, get it up till you can't. No more. When your hoes take it to the floor, baby, bounce, big it bounce, It's on you, shout it, you can twerk the skirt if you want to. Can't keep it crunk for you all night for the dub in the club. Show me what I like. Free bitch made money in the club. Them hoes like to take off for a thug. It ain't come nothing less than a dub. Why she looking at your ass like a scrub? Them hoes like to win a nigga so low. And she'll show you what she really made of. I guarantee your ass wouldn't get enough. Tell her pop that shit, drop that shit. What? Whistle while you twerk. Go ahead and start and make it put some part and whistle while you twerk. Whistle while you twerk. Go ahead and start and make it put some part and whistle while you twerk. What them hoes at about a meal tricky. I think they all dance at Club Mickey. Now what them hoes who be spitting that game. I think they all dance at the Blue Flame. Now what them hoes who be hard booty shaking. I think they all dance at the fuck. No, she should have booty hoes, no teasers. She ain't no tease when they all fat teasers. Now where them bitches that be quick to show the titties. I think they all dance at the Magic City. I know some hoes that be quick to take over. You got that green on the scene that's focused. And whistle while you twerk. You gotta make that money for sure. You got some nice looking titties, body look pretty, so don't be scared to twerk. Say them niggas in the club wanna hate. Wanna touch a pussy, never wanna pay. I say it, shout it for that nigga, do your thing. I see the pump tigers like a G-string. It's like a dollar bill, dead peppermint. See them hoes represent for the rent. Get your booty club and you get your money spent. And your baby mama, now she fucking wear it. Whistle while you twerk. Go ahead and start and make it put your part and whistle while you twerk. Whistle while you twerk.
Yes, all right. And y'all know what it gives. Y'all know what it gives. That was when natural bodies were, a thing. Okay. And I'm bringing natural back. Okay. There's no BBL and all that. Shout out to the ladies that got the BBL, things like that. No, I'm bringing the natural back. And ladies, I want you to always feel good in the skin that you are in. On that note, we didn't have anybody call into the show. But listen here, you guys can stick around. And we got some shows coming for you this evening. Hypnotic Touch. I did comment on you. Are you just now getting in here? Are you just now pulling up, girl? Because I was like, honey, we had the Hypnotic Touch. I got into the shenanigans. I got into the back chat, honey. I got into it all. I got into it all. Now listen here. This concludes our broadcast, but if anybody wants to come up, you said just getting here. Oh, child. Well, listen. Rewind the video, and if you comment, I'll come back live and we'll discuss more about it. But listen here. I'm so excited. We're going to be interviewing Child. What did you not do? What did you not do? I needed you up there flipping tables. I mean, because I just felt like Queen 88 should have not won. She should have not won. You, no. I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling that at all. I feel like y'all letting people come over here and win challenges in our sector. Well, y'all sector, because it's the beef sector. Y'all, they say I ain't a part of that. I tell them I'm a part of every sector. Okay, I'm a part of every sector, whether you want to see it for me or not, honey girl. Yes. Okay, we got honest bro up here. Honest bro.
Hey there, boo. Ooh,
Who is?
I'm gonna tell it, Queen Tulsa. Hypnotic,
Who?
get her, boo. She done
Oh,
took the back check. Pazar be calling that stuff out too, because she be knowing when folks about to be messy. But I didn't know, because she was like, yeah, Queen Tulsa in the back. And I was like, oh, okay. Now I see what Queen was doing. Girl, you done got the back check, girl. Oh, Lord. Not the back check, Queen Tulsa.
I mean, listen. I, listen. I'm working. I'm working. Listen, I am working, Ro. I'm a
I
working girl,
see.
and I feel like, listen here, Ro. You had looked like you had just took you a blast, honey. You look like you was high, honey. Now, what was you doing at the
You know what? I
hospital?
was surprised, Toast. I wasn't high or drunk, boo. I went on and did it. That's probably why I was stiff. Like, Brian was like, I was stiff. I probably was a little stiff because I ain't really have something to loosen me up. When you in front of people performing live, it's way different. And I know Hypnotic can vouch for me on that. Doing uploads is so much easier than doing it live. Cause then you like, oh, these people's eyes, they watching me. So you get a little stiff. You gotta have something in you. I think a little drink or something may would have did me justice and helped me, kind of do that worm like you said. I wish I could have did the worm. The worm ain't don't look like it's easy to do. I would have showed did me a good old worm. Hey, flap around
Yeah,
like a fish, right?
yes, flop around like a fish. And no, I, I get what Hypnotic is. She was judging to have a blast, have fun, but not to tear people down. But honey, I'm just saying that
Yeah.
I feel like Honest Row and Uppity should have been the top two contenders. Actually, I feel like you, Uppity, and Trish should have been top three. I wasn't feeling
Oh yeah.
I wasn't feeling 88's dance. I just wasn't.
I like her twerk game is like on it. The only thing I was thinking about with her performance was they did say that they wanted a sexy type vibe first. So okay. But then they wanted to see that creativity. And I remember her saying, all I can do is twerk. So then I was like, okay, I thought they wanted something else for the second category, but she seemed to know different dance moves because she did say, like, she was talking about it like she does know other moves. So that's when I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. As long as she knows, you know she
But
has a
she does the
creative spirit
same
in her
thing.
dance.
But she
When
does
she
the
did that
same
split on that wall though,
over
Toaster, that
and
was
over.
kind of hot. I said, look at that split.
No, but she does the
I'm
same
sorry.
thing over and over and over and over and over again. I hadn't seen Trish bend over, shake it, bankhead bounce. She had given us something that we hadn't seen. She had come out of her comfort zone. She needed the money. She needed that money. The beef sector needed that money. Do you get what I'm saying when I say
Oh,
keep the talent here? I want to see the talent from here. What our people, I don't want to see no talent from somebody else.
but you know what? Now she was in the first dance competition too, Queen '88, and she pulled right through with that one. She had won. She won that one too. I think did she win that one? Yeah. So some of them, I'd say some of the folks from the black sector, they come through and they do their thing. I was also in a competition with um, which one was it? It was the burger. Yeah, I was in a burger challenge, and what's the lady name? Lady. I forgot.
Sparkles,
No, the
Lady
other lady.
Dimples, Lady
She's light skinned and she was in a court case. She was on Judge Mathis. Lady, I can't get her name out to save my life. She she was also in that, like, in a challenge, and she's from the black sector too, and she won. Uh, she she cut the girls down. I forgot. She makes candles. She be over there with Buddy Lee. I just can't. Her name don't
Are you
dawn on me
talking
right
about
now.
the Joy Queen?
No, the one she be over there with Buddy Lee. One time they ate all that hat stuff, and she like it was about to tear her apart. Oh, she was on the Halloween costume contest too. I just can't. Her name had like I haven't seen her out in a while,
Are you talking
so
about
that's why.
Sister?
Her other channel is called Days of Screams, so I guess we can call her that. Days of Screams. Days of Our Screams. Yeah, that's one of her channel names. So I guess we can call her that. Days of Screams. She yeah, she's won a couple of competitions when it came to that cooking. So I mean, I feel like,
Oh, Lady
well,
Law.
she's from the
I
black
said Lady
sector.
Law.
Lady Law, that's it. Thank you, thanks, boo. Yeah, she won. Thank you, Hypnotic. She won a lot of cook-offs, and she's from the black sector. And then we have, Queen 88, who is from the Mo 3. So I'm like, hey, if they bring their top people, I say, hey, let them come on and branch over. I was happy to see other people come in and really make the whole, challenge successful. And I think bringing in more people did provide that. I think people did want to see, uh, hey, Shish Trish, it didn't mother. That was a big surprise. I didn't know that mother was gonna come over, but yeah, I kind of knew
But
though. Seeing
it wasn't a big surprise. It was a big flop because I couldn't see him. I
it
couldn't see
was
him. It
kind of
was so
hard to see him,
dark.
yeah, when he
He
was
had all
outside.
that
Yeah.
black, like he was about to go and break into somebody's house. I mean, if I had saw him out at night like that, I would have called the police. I would have thought that there was an intruder
You're
in the
best.
back. Yes, I would have called the police and said that there's an intruder dressed in all black back here doing something. Y'all need to come and check out the area. Yeah, it's very alarming.
Yeah, but I mean, so did you what like so you were there for the whole thing? Did you see like some of the shady moments? It was a lot of fun shade though. Like that I gotta say that challenge, it was something that I think we really needed because it wasn't no, vicious shade or, just people just lashing at each other. It was that shade
Well,
that
Demon's
was fun.
O,
That was funny. It's a lot of funny shade.
Demon's O, she's a little shady. Like soon as she get a little glory, soon as she get a little, crowd up in her chat, she gets to acting weird when it comes to that stream yard. Like, oh, I ain't just gonna be letting nobody up, but then she rides everybody else's panel. But she come over here, she hits the link, I'll bring her right on up. I don't be feeling no type of way about her girl. Like that woman's a little off. She's a little weird. That's your friend. I know it, but she's a little off to me. It's like she gets bipolar. She gets like I don't like she just switches. She switches up real quick.
Well, I mean, I know she was very, I think
I think
being
she's
that,
offended by my
Pazar,
stardom.
it was Pazar's challenge, huh? You said what now?
I said I think that she's bothered by my stardom.
She's bothered by your starter.
My stardom, like when it's
Oh,
just when we're over at passes and stuff, she acts like she has sense and she acts like we're cool. And then when I come over to her panel, she gets like she freezes up and she gets to acting like she just like just something like her head her whole body just starts shaking. She get the wobbly head. She gets different. She gets evil.
I think like she takes, you know, how you have sometimes some content creators that, certain things about their platform that they take serious. I do think one thing she takes serious is, like the views and things like that. And I mean, I think everybody has certain things. Like Pastor just said it today. He said that, um, like for him, how Demon So I think she just let Pazar come over there do the challenge. For him, he said that he would do it with somebody, but they had to pay him. So you have certain content creators like that, like they may take the pay serious or they may take the view serious. So that's the way, I kind of look at it on a way of things. Like that's one thing that she does take serious is her views. But on the other level, she is willing to, put her platform, let somebody use her platform in order to provide
She wanted
a
to be the
show.
sacrificial lamb.
Well, I wouldn't say that because I think that she had some type of prowess for her platform. It was because a lot of people were saying, oh, sabotage, but with all this chaos going on, flag wars. But I do feel like that she was thinking, no, we just gonna handle things right. That one guy though, that was a little, like we didn't know what was gonna happen when that guy came up there and he said like she was like they looked like he had nothing on under that shirt. But I'm glad they caught him because he was right on screen and he could have definitely tore the show all up right then. But I'm glad she went on and said, oh, hold on, let me look again. Cause did she ever did she ever drop her thumbnail doing it? I mean, what do they call it? The overlay? Did she drop that overlay for that man? I think she dropped it for like a second. I'm glad she put that back up there though, because we would have got lost even faster because we weren't sure what he had going on. That look, I already little wee wee. I was little wee wee gonna drop right out, but it was because it didn't look like he was like Tosa. How you cross your legs the other day? It looked like his legs was crossed and he was ready to open them things real wide. Like why? I said, "Oh no!" I was about to yell out, "Lil Wee Wee!" I was just Lil Wee Wee. But y'all, it didn't happen though. But that was another funny part. Even like it was on the edge. It was like on the
No,
cliff,
who did
but we
that? Who did
scooped
that?
her right on up.
Who did that?
It was some man. Some man. Ain't nobody know who he was. It just some about him because he was quick to say, "Oh, I want to. Yeah, I could dance," but he didn't really know what was up, and it was just looking. It won't looking right. You but
So
yeah,
you see, so he was there for another type of dance.
I think so. Yeah, boo. I really. I mean. What we weren't too sure. He didn't look like he was one of them. Well, it ain't no telling. There's no telling with some of these folks. These unknown folks. He was unknown to the point where RNY had to come in there and she said, don't let nobody up like that. That is really we don't know. But then but even so saw when like the bottom part she said was looking white. She was like, because white that's naked. She was like that bottom part when because he popped up. I saw him pop up, and I was like, because at first he was like in I guess a crouch type position or something. And then he popped up. I said, oh no, I don't know where that camera about to go. Because he had a I want to say he had a black shirt on, and I ain't see nothing else after that though because she dropped him. And then I think she had him in the back, and she said, "Oh no, hold on, I see something white." And we was like, "Yeah, we got to be done with him." I
Hypnotic
think that
says
was doing.
she thought he was sitting in the wheelchair at first.
Yeah, and you saw that Hypnotic. He jumped up. When he jumped up, I was like, "Hold on, this a troll," because he act like he had like something going on with him. You could see like in his eyes. Like, but then when that jump up got it for me, I said, "Oh no, he brought the act a fool." I said, "Get him on, get little wee wee, get little wee wee on up out of here." So yeah,
Oh my
we was careful, boo.
goodness.
Yeah, I bet you.
Yes,
Look,
and you
I knew Hypnotic thought. She said I wanted to hit
listen,
that
but you
link
know, we
so
have
bad.
to be careful because like they are on that type of time right now, you know?
Yeah, yeah, Queen Tosa, you be careful over here too, boo, because yeah, it's something going on. Like the whole that because that racist stuff that been going on lately too. That's been weird. Folks, they be just trying to find a reason. Some people be trying to find a reason, to just throw out hate and stuff like that lately. Have you noticed? I don't know if you've had it, but I know I've had like harsher trolls. Like trolls, they just been like coming in. They'll leave a nasty comment under like some of your videos, and you be like, where this troll come from? Like, you have trolls before, but lately they just been like they try to knock you down or something, and you be like, like I hope I've
Well, two
dealt
of them
with
came
trolls
over to
before.
Nessa's today. Two of them came over to Nessa's today. They were trying to get up, and she had a long night last night. I don't know what Ness did, but honey, she is very aggravated, like she's coming down off of something. Yeah, her patience
Yeah.
is very thin. Come up, Hypnotic. Come up, baby.
Oh.
The link is in. She said she want to come up. Come up. It's just me and Ro.
Oh. Oh no, I think she was talking about the link boo from yesterday.
I'm at the
Oh,
gas
she said
station.
I
Let
want
me
to.
long 10 minutes. Yeah, we still up.
Oh, she said she wanted to hit the link. Oh.
She said keep long with it, Ro up here, so I don't have time. Hey, Princess Shiva, come up here.
Yeah.
Please hit the link.
Oh, okay. Now
Princess
look
Shiva,
at look
can
at
you
our
come
boy
up here?
Stephen. Hey, Stephen.
Stephanie, come here.
Oh, let's stay. Stephen said, "Don't." He said, "Not his nesty." He said, "Don't be attacking his nesty now."
She is coming down off of something. And this, she said that she was doing a lot of partying last night. She was very drunk. Mm-hmm. Hypnotic says no.
Oh, she had a party at the party.
Yeah,
Okay, now.
she was turned up. Did you not catch it, honey? She was turned up last night. I mean, just lit. Mm-hmm.
Shoot, she got her a boo. I'd be turned up too if I had me a boo.
Yeah, and so with her boot thing, hinted that the girl kind of knows what's going on, but the girl is a white girl, and I kind of figure I wonder if her girlfriend is one of those white girls that was over at her house drinking.
Oh, you talking about the girl? When she had the girls' night out. That's what I think.
What's up, Tulsa? What's up, Ro? Hey, y'all.
Hey, Stefan,
Hey,
what's going on?
Not much. Now, Tulsa, is that a picture of you at that freak off that you were talking about? The picture I'm seeing up here? You with that mask
no,
on?
Look
no,
at
that
her.
was
Yeah, look at her now, Stefan. Look at that bathing suit.
That's why I said I thought that was like a wax figure or something. But I was like, that face looks like Tulsa behind that mask.
Toaster,
yeah,
hold on. Is
that's
it
me.
giving filter boo? Is it serving filter? Or is that hold on? Is
No,
that all? Is that all real? That's all you right there.
that
This,
is all me. No filter, no nothing, child.
okay, I'm gonna have a
Oh,
filter
okay.
contest. I'm gonna have me a filter contest. Whoever has the best filter wins the pot.
Not the
Listen, my
filter now,
skin,
Stefan.
I didn't got me a little tan, child. But no, I took this photo a while ago. So what are your thoughts on the on the contest, Stefan?
Hmm. I didn't even see the contest, to be honest with you. And it sounds like from the commentary, it sounds like it was the same thing. But congratulations, Ro, on your spot.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Stefan.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was
So I'm gonna
fun.
have to go back and do a replay. My weekend's over. I gotta go back into work, for the work week. But I'll find some time to get caught up on it. But I'll at least watch Ro's part and just the part where people were forming it. But
Did you watch Armand's video?
no, I didn't.
You need to watch it. Oh my goodness, we were over there having a funky good time.
I had an open panel.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes, and it was
Yeah, Tulsa said
so.
she had went to a Mon Wiggins like freak
That's what
off
I heard, a
party.
freak off. That's why I brought up the freak off thing. I said, is that from the freak off? Because you said something about Armand Wiggins and a freak off. I was like, what in the world is this woman talking about?
Yeah, where I
Yeah,
thought Amon was in a.
So you
Where's
got the
Amon
cops
at?
coming to get you in the background and everything.
listen, I put his link down there so y'all can see it. That's the video right there. Hey, Dory,
All right,
Cloud's
let me check
bestie. Hey,
this
Ro.
out.
Hey, Steph.
Hey,
Yes, it
Dory.
was.
Hey, baby.
Listen, I'm still on it. I'm still talking about it because that man said, let me join. Armand said, let me join in. He took off his shirt, honey. He was
What?
slapping his ass. I said, oh yes. And then he jiggled that thing a little bit. I said, ooh, okay.
He
Ooh,
still do
honey.
BET Soul. He still do the
Oh, Fox
you know
Soul, no,
where
baby.
No, he was
He's out
Zeus
there in
Network.
New York. He's covering the Diddy trial.
he was Zeus. What is he doing with Zeus?
I don't know. He be going to those Zeus parties. Zeus has parties out there in LA. So, all the people that trying to get on with Zeus, they all show up. But
Oh, okay
what
now.
is that man? Donut. I used to watch him. I haven't watched him lately, but he had like some type of interaction with Armand, where they got into some type of interaction or altercation outside of a Zeus party. I seen that, but I used to like to watch Donut. Do you know him, Tulsa?
I packed Donut up. Yeah, I packed him right on up out of my sector, out of the Jaguar right sector. Mm-hmm. Very familiar. He's a
Yeah, he's funny.
lunatic.
He is
He
funny.
is, some people call it funny, but if you check his track record, like baby, it's a lot going on over
I
there.
know it's
Okay.
it's a lot of mess. I know. I've heard about a little bit about it. It's a lot of mess.
All right, y'all. Hold on. Let's go on a quick commercial break. Let's watch this from Armand. Let's
All right,
go.
let's
All
go.
right.
Okay.
I kind of feel like Cassie didn't say nothing because she wanted her justice so bad. Like it's like she didn't want to split the settlement with Dawn. Like it was given like she not mentioning Dawn because it's she like probably most entitled to that situation, like that settlement and a lawsuit and stuff like that. This girl with the oil is killing me in the
Yes,
mask. Oh my god,
let
I'm
me join
trying
the
to
party.
finish.
Let me join the
I'm
party too.
I'm
Let me
trying
join the
to
party
finish
too.
chatting and y'all killing me right now. Okay, so
Let
Young
me join the
Miami.
party too. I don't want to show you
Okay,
my hair yet. Hold on.
okay. Armand, honestly, Young Miami got like two kids. I'm not making excuses. But if Cassie could say, like, oh, I was like threatened to send like freaky text messages and go on red carpets, and I was like forced to do, music videos and, do all this stuff and freak offs and stuff. It's like, why can't, because when,
Uh huh.
mind you, when Miami was like, okay, tell the people, it was like, you tell them. If you notice, she got mad. If you look at her face, and you see her
Not
tone,
the mask,
she looking at
y'all.
him
Oh
like,
Lord, not
boy,
the
don't play with
mask.
me. Like she was mad. Like she didn't want to talk about that. And then
Oh
she
my
had to like
god.
laugh it off. So I feel like every girl could say that, like, oh, I was forced to act like I was really into this man. Y'all is killing me. Y'all
I feel like
is
I should put a
killing me.
condom on to watch
But like
this.
she got two kids though as
Yes,
well.
it's
So
giving
it's like
OnlyFans
she
seed.
really Miami could very well say, like, yo, I feel for my life.
Baby, it was everything, honey. Armand with the
Well,
slapping
I'm
them
saying
cake.
I done
He
put a
gave
whole
that little
condom on to
booty
watch
jiggle at
that.
the end.
It's a mess.
Huh?
There's a
I
lot of
didn't know
baby
that.
oil going on in that clip, though. Oh, so
Yeah, I
that's the
didn't know.
freak off you was talking about.
I didn't know he still had a body like that. Okay, Amon. Amon still serving.
Well, most black
Baby.
men, if they're not overweight, they do have a tendency to be, have good body muscle structure. And I'm mute. If they're not
Yeah.
overweight.
You shady. You shady
Oh
bitch.
yeah.
No, but girl, it was that little jiggle at the end. I was like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Baby, I almost lost it.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
won't
I was
playing.
waiting for the semen to be put on the nipples.
No, so I
Oh
had
Lord,
my
and that is even on the nipples.
Oh,
Does a
I
Mario?
heard that. That was too much. I said, why was he doing? Why did he sneak in the bathroom to get semen rubbed on his nipples? That must be some type of witchcraft.
Oh Lord, what did they have going on? Tosa,
That's from
did
the
you?
that's from the Diddy case, the Diddy trial. Bro, that's where I got that. Heard that from. That's what Diddy was doing.
What in the world? That is crazy.
Yeah, the
Did he?
male
What is
escorts. Yeah,
it?
he had them come on Cassie, and then she walked in the bathroom, rubbed the cum off of her body, and rubbed it on his nipples.
That's crazy. Oh my God.
Sorry, I mean semen. My bad.
They said that the trial right now ain't looking too good. I think I was hearing Tosa and them talking about it, but they said that for Diddy, but they said that it's still a while. How much longer is the trial?
Well,
so we have about 7 more weeks.
yeah, they
Oh.
started off with Cassie. I felt like they started off with her, like their biggest. That's their biggest. The biggest person to come out to speak in that whole trial is Cassie. They start off with her because she's like 8 months pregnant. So, like, I mean, she was big as hell in that dress.
Y'all think that he gonna start letting names out?
I feel like he has a lot of stuff on people. Like he has a lot of stuff to blackmail people. So I don't know why they're not coming out helping him. If he was
Yeah.
recording her and had those clips of her doing all that stuff, why he's got other clips of other people? So why don't he let open his vault? I would have been done let that vault open. Like somebody help me, get me off this.
I wonder if well, you know what? I'm quite sure he received a lot of threats when he got caught up. I'm sure like some folks was like, look, you better not tell my teeth. You better not tell my teeth, bro. Or
I I have a
they may have
feeling he
threatened.
won't be. I have a feeling he probably won't be alive for very much longer, though. To be honest with you.
Oh my
Based on
God.
what he possibly has in his vault and the stuff to potentially blackmail people, I doubt he'll live to be. I'll doubt he lives that much longer. Just like with the Epstein thing with that man, with these types of things and people who have blackmail on very powerful people, they don't tend to live very much longer when they can't get much use out of them.
I don't want him, even though I know, he did, it's quite a bit of stuff going on, but I don't want him to die get killed because he does
Yeah, me
have
neither.
children. I know his children love
Yeah.
him.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, he does have children, but this is a hard place. It's just hard. But
Let
I
me
mean, the
ask
man
y'all
was a
this.
freak. So the
Let me
man
ask
was.
y'all this. Let me ask y'all this, and I ain't trying to cut y'all off, but are y'all interested in maybe like covering this story about the Diddy trial?
So many people was doing it. That's why I just was like, I'm gonna let them have it because I know you doing it. Miss Dovey, quite a
No.
bit of people. So
Would you be interested?
I sit
not
on.
really.
I
I would
sit
tell
in
you the
on it
truth,
whenever
but I
you
don't
do it.
think
Yeah, I sit in on that.
You would be
I'll
stepping?
watch it. But yeah, for some
Yeah.
reason, like I think Diddy is
Okay.
overrated.
So listen, y'all just
Well,
put
that's
y'all
a
emails in
quick.
the
If you get in that algorithm, but the algorithm right now is geared towards the Diddy trial, though, Rose, so that you can get you a real quick, numbers grab with that. If you get in that Diddy algorithm right now. because I know somebody that they barely ever get any views on their channel, but they started doing the Diddy trial. They have like 300-400 people in their chat room now, and they
Yeah.
get normally like 3 or 4 people in their chat room, but when they put that Diddy trial in, they went in a certain algorithm, and yeah, it's hit right now with that. So I'd be open for that whenever you plan to do it, Tulsa.
I'll be here to
Okay,
support you.
so if you put your email in, and then I can always share it to you whenever I do go live. And then if you do
I'll give
decide
you
to come by, I'll
I'll give you.
stick your
It's best to meet to reach me on IG. I'm gonna put my IG on the back. Okay.
okay.
All right.
But yeah, I'm all about us
Oh,
elevating because, like, yeah, we can do B sector, but we can also thrive in other sectors too. And so that's really how I get my numbers too. Is like going out to different sectors and navigating and covering stuff. But this trial, I am so excited that those girls were able to hear what the nefarious things that their daddy did. Because now they have a better understanding of what their mama was saying. You know,
But
because I'm
don't
pretty sure.
all powerful men don't they have this freakazoid side to them? I mean, when you have money, you have power. I mean, you feel like you are untouchable. I mean, they're going to have a freaky side to them, right? And you feel like you can control people. I mean,
Well, some
it doesn't justify the abuse that she went through. Like, I think that was definitely horrible, but she did stay with that man for 10, what was it, 10 or 11 years. She stayed with him. And I don't know, like, I know there's a part that says, like, maybe she was scared to leave him because he was very powerful. So I don't know. I'm torn between that because, like, did you stay with him because you were scared, or what was it? Because when they released the text messages between them two, she said she loved the freak offs and she was always ready and always down for him.
but see, the thing I didn't like is how we saw the video of how he attacked this girl, and he apologized. You know what I'm saying? Like he apologized, and now, I heard. I don't know how true it is, but I heard that it was a video or whatever. I mean, a video. Well, no, he recently said tried to take it back or something. Tried to say that she was attacking him too. Well, it didn't look like that on that day. From what we
Right.
saw,
Yeah.
he was going after this girl, and it won't like no. She just beat me down or something. No, it was looking
Yeah.
like, bitch, you better have my money or something like that. It didn't look
Right.
not and grabbing up on her. She was looking scared. So when he tried to use that, I was like, well, why didn't you say that at first? You sat there trying to play the whole thing of he was sorry. So I don't know. Maybe that was something he.
Well, I think that
I
if
don't know.
he
It's a lot
does
of drugs
live,
involved.
if he does survive this, I think it's definitely as a humbling, it should be a humbling experience for him that he's, had his spot blown up like this. But if he's able to survive this, I feel like, it is a lesson to be had out of this for him. If he does change his ways, because he does have children. He has, I think, 2 girls that are still minors that he has to raise. So, I mean, he has to be there for those children. So just, I don't know, just be a better
Yeah.
person. I can't even imagine what his wife, I don't even know if it was a wife, but Kim Porter, what she went through. Oh my God, because she was with him for a long time.
They
But
said the guy Albie Shore, her
yeah.
baby's father, was recently speaking on, I guess, certain things. Like he was kind of. They said, I guess, spreading tea. I didn't hear exactly what he said, but they said he was like discussing it. I mean, and
Oh
then I
yeah,
heard.
well, he felt like there's some nefarious things that happened with Kim Porter's murder. I mean, not murder, but her death. I mean,
Oh
shouldn't
no.
say, yeah, about her being unalived, and he felt like there's some other things that went along with that. And I was, it does make you think about, like, was there some else going on? But I hope we seen like Cassie came out of this and she is just like living her best life. She's got her a husband. She's on her third child. It's like they have a happy marriage. And she met the man as her personal trainer because Diddy hired him to be her personal trainer. And he was training that ass the whole time. And now they're married and it seems like she's having a really good life. So I'm glad to see that, she got at the end of the road, she got some type of happiness, in her life. Because if that been anybody else, somebody else might have like committed suicide or something like that. As I know, that would have been very hard for me to go through that, feeling like you have no options, no escape, no way to exit out of a bad situation. Because he had her, she was strung out on drugs the whole time, and he was too, and it's just a bad, very dark situation. It makes you thankful for what you have in your life. Like, like make sure that you go towards the light. Don't be living in darkness like that, putting your darkness on other people in their lives. Because it will come up and catch you eventually. All shady things come out in the light.
I remember when Cassie first came out and they were like in that mode. I remember, I think somebody had said that they were going to try to make her like the next Aaliyah. Because I mean, I liked her music. It was something I did like about her. And I was like, oh, she's a pretty girl. But I didn't really picture her being with Diddy. When their relationship started to happen, I
Yeah.
was like, oh, okay. I was like, that
But
was
she did it. I feel
I
like
didn't
she did
know.
it for her career, though. She did it for her career, but like you gotta look at it. Like Diddy ain't did nothing for nobody else's career. So why would you think he was gonna do something with your career? He ain't did nothing with nobody else's career. What? Who
Well,
did
no,
Diddy
well
ever
he
turn
did
into a
help.
star other than Mace? That was it. Mace is the only person he made into a star.
Well, he helped Biggie.
Who?
Biggie. Didn't he help Biggie?
Yeah, he helped him right into a grave.
Yeah, not with that part, but I mean, like with songs and stuff, and and then
Yeah, but you
Little
notice they
Kim,
have
he
like
was
a year or
well,
two where it's good, but then he'll clout chase off you and put his name on those producing tracks, even though he didn't really do anything, and he'll just live off the residuals. But he really like he'll help them like he did with Danity Kane. They had an album or two where they did well, but then after that, things just go sour. So you have a track record of seeing him for 20 years of what he's done with his artists, and you knew he wasn't gonna help your ass. I mean, like.
yeah. I saw that one
But
Danny
I mean,
Kane
she
member.
was young, and we all been young at one point, and we've all been, have not known the ways of the world, and so I can understand it, like how someone could be duped. So
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah, because especially in that world, where money is quick. It's quick money, and when drugs are involved too, because I mean, they were kind of giving, what can we say, Whitney and Bobby teas, if we want to call it, on a certain level.
yeah,
On a certain level, she was more of a dancer than I feel than a singer though. But
yeah,
she
she was
danced.
very much of a good singer. That's true. Tulsa, I'm
Yeah.
here to do your show for you, honey, because I'm about to drop down, so you need to come back to the
No,
show.
I'm
You
like,
come back into the light. Because I'm about to get these cupcakes out of the oven and I need to decorate them.
Yeah, I
all
gotta eat
right.
some, y'all. I'm so
Here,
hungry.
I
This
knew
was a
you
good
just
would.
got you
combo
some
though,
stuff.
Stephen. Thank you.
What?
Yes, thank you, Stephanie. And
Oh, no problem.
what
Thanks
was
for
taking
having
that?
me
What are
up,
you saying?
y'all. Y'all have a good night. Good live. I'll be listening in the clouds.
Okay,
Okay,
buddy.
we're about to take. I'm about to eat.
Yeah, look, you got you a plate over there. I was telling Deanna earlier. I said y'all can get enough for having a plate. I'm trying to pull my plate right on up. What Queen Toaster? What's y'all dinner tonight?
You said, oh, salmon, potatoes. What
Mm.
else? Yes,
All right now,
yes,
boo. Dinner is served.
yes. So let me get up off of here. I love you, Ro. And if you going live
I
today?
love you too, boo. I might, cause I do got to get back into my book. I've been reading that No One in the World, so I may just come live and read a couple of chapters of that.
Okay. I'll
Yeah.
definitely, share you out.
Oh, thank you, boo.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
quit there.
Well, listen. Oh, I'm sorry. I
Oh,
think we got a lag.
yeah, I think we do got a little bit of a delay. Yeah, boo, but yeah, I'm gonna let you eat your dinner though, and enjoy the rest of your night. Yeah, I'll probably see you a little later.
Okay, see you later. Bye,
All right, boo.
everybody. Good night.